Hello, Professor. I'm Hindupriya Chandanala, and our problem statement is here the data time company is going to handle a large city named Colorado. The database of entire city it is going to handle, and it is also going to handle the databases of homeless people and also the information from the free clinics. Here, the problem is one of the employees from the organization laptop has been stolen, and how the company is taking the measures to overcome this or to spread the information to entire city is the problem, and how it handles the situation is gonna a big issue for them. But here there are main challenges, like how they are gonna reach to homeless people and spread the information about the data breach, because there is no proper address to them. So reaching out to the homeless people is really a difficult task, and that is the main problem in this in the given case study. Just a second. It is a relevant ethical question because we can see lack of confidentiality and privacy in the organization. Once the data breach takes place, there will not be any there will be lack in privacy. So that is the one of the major ethical issue. And if the hacker gets the information, there are good chances so that he can misuse the data, and the organization should be liable to the stakeholders, and it should be accountable for whatever the situation arises after the database takes place. And here the transparency to the users will be all lost, and there will be lack in ethical lens, like in the rights perspective, in the utility perspective, in the common good perspective. There will be lack in the ethical lens. So this is a relevant ethical question, I feel. And the dichotomy of the situation is really worse because there is a loss of data of entire city, which is very large. That is a major issue. But what makes more challenging is the organization also handles the homeless people data. So once the data is lost, they can't, it will be difficult for them to spread the information to them. So that is a major problem. It makes the dichotomy of the situation even more worse. Moving on to the third slide. Here are few solutions to this. Before the data breach or after the data breach takes place, in the security, it is better for every organization to have access control. Like it should divide the employees into the groups and have the access control. It should also have the intrusion detection systems and also the firewalls deployment. Increasing the password complexity is one of the major thing, so that we can handle the there will not be potent risks. This is all in the security perspective. And coming on to the policies and planning, there should be strict and stringent policies, if at all, and these policies should be educated to the users so that the risk factor will be low. And if at all the data breach or any disaster happens, the organization should have instant response. And it should also has the redundancy of databases. So all this comes under the policies perspective and planning perspective. And coming to ethical lens, which is very, very important in today's world, because there are many advancements in the technology, and there is good growth to the, like the normal people can be beneficial because of these advancements in technology. But at the same time, the hackers will also get the equal and more chances to misuse the growth in technology. Like they can guide into the, like they can misuse the data in, like, what can I tell? So it's okay. Like there will be major issues in the, if at all the ethics like rights, fairness, common good is maintained, by the organization and also the customers, then the problem can be solved to a major extent. And the next will be continued by my friend Jay Prakash.
Hi, this is Jay Prakash, and I would like to the proposed solution for this problem is like first of all, I would like to, as a security engineer, there are no pre-designed or pre-designed solutions for any problem. Like whenever the incident is going to happen, you have to take the decisions based upon the incident and to make sure that the situation did not is going to worse, and we should protect the data of the users. So keeping that into mind, we guys have proposed taken the solution into two cases. And the case one is like, if the employee is going to be a good one, he has to report that his laptop has been stolen. He has to make sure that he is going to deliver this information to his organization, and as well as to his to the law enforcement people, stating that, okay, my laptop has been stolen, so I'm been working for this company, and he has to report immediately, such that before the data breach has been happened. Like, the most important thing that would need to be done is he has to be completely honest, and he has to make sure that this is the thing what has happened, and he should inform the organization such that the organization is going to block the IP of his and the login credentials, such that the company is going to make sure that data breach is not going to happen in the worst case. And if in the second case, what I would like to do is, here the major problem is most of the users of this organization as most of the users has been homeless. It's quite hard to reach all these homeless guys. Why? Because they don't know, we don't know where they're going to stay in, and they don't have any particular addresses or something else. So the first and foremost way is as it stated in the problem statement, like we guys have their assistant, like those who had assistants used to get the social supplement, SSR, social security income for them, like social supplements from the United States government, such that they can able to track the recent address of this homeless people to which address is social supplement has been delivered to, and like that they can that's one of the way how we can able to reach some of the, not major of them, we can able to reach some of the homeless. And the second one is in a big city of Colorado, we used to have different homeless shelters and free clinics, and we have to spread the information, and we have to run a continuous scrollings in them. Like, this is the one those who was using this organization has a database has been occurred, the users who are using this organization to secure their information, so such that the users will get aware of that, and they will change the credentials, and they have to the users also have to make sure that if they're going to get any unlegitimate calls, they have to make sure that they did not share the information, and they have to change the credentials as early as possible. So these are the two possible solutions what we thought for the problem. And why is it interesting to study, and why does why is it relevant in the current class? Like, why? Because as introduction to cybersecurity class, we guys have to make sure that we just not only follow we are only, as a security engineer, the thing what we have to follow is not just blindly following the rules, and at the same time we have to follow some ethics. Like for some of the solutions, we can only find problems by following some ethics, like adding anti-conversion circumvention mechanisms and establishing procedures for monitoring compliances. And in this class, we have been taught some of the ethics through which we can able to follow in the real world scenario. And I would like to wind up with this, and thank you.